Tell me one athlete right now that's been dominating the game for 16 years straight without a loss. Tell me one. Tell me just one.
So we're on the line with Abel Sanchez, trainer to probably the most feared boxer at the moment, Gennady Golovkin. Abel, thanks for taking the time to speak to us.
No problem.
Thank you. Abel, I don't know if you were able to watch the Froch Goes fight. If you were, how did you see the fight going? How was the fight for you?
Oh, I thought it was a very good fight. Actually, it was a very good event. Putting 80,000 people into Wembley was an unbelievable thing for boxing. I thought George Groves did well early, but the inexperience showed up in the fight, and Carl was able to hit him with a great right hand.
Yeah, it was as a lot of people said. I mean, a great fight. It was weird because in the UK we didn't realize how big an impact it had on the States. A lot of people seem to follow it in the States. We also had the likes of Paulie Malignaggi, Al Bernstein was ringside. I mean, was it a big event in the States? Did people stay up and tune in for it?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think just in the States. I think worldwide, when we can get 80,000 people in one stadium to watch a fight, especially to say two Englishmen in England.
Yeah.
But just the fact that it was shown in the States and got as much reaction in the States as it did, I think it was a wonderful thing for boxing.
Now, with Carl Froch winning, there was a number of names mentioned in terms of possible opponents after. A lot of people said Andre Ward, should Carl avenge that? Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was a name. But the name most people wanted was your guy, Gennady Golovkin. I mean, obviously it's a different weight, but Gennady was going to step up to 168 to fight Chavez Jr. Is that a fight you would take? Is it a fight you want?
Oh, absolutely. I think that Carl has put himself in a position where a lot of the big names are viable opponents for him. Carl has had a Hall of Fame career, and I think at this point in his career, big fights like that are going to be with the public with demands, and Golovkin would want to fight him if all the things can come together, and Tom Loeffler and Eddie Hearn can get together on fights and monies and all that. It's a very possible fight. We would love that.
I mean, obviously, you train Golovkin, you see him day in, day out. How do you think Golovkin would get on with someone like Carl Froch?
I think it'd be a great fight. Actually, I think that Carl's experience and Carl's big fight experience would play a big part in a fight. He's patient, and it would be a fair fight. It would be the kind of fight that needs to be done over and over again, 2 or 3 times. I think it's that good a fight.
Obviously, recently announced Golovkin will fight Daniel Gill. Has it been frustrating? I mean, a lot of people look at Golovkin already as a pound-for-pound player. Has it been frustrating in terms of not getting him the fights that people want? Martinez, Cotto, obviously his name been linked with Mayweather. Has that been frustrating?
The only part frustrating about that is that the public is demanding certain things or wants to see certain fights, and it's not really up to us. It's not really up to Golovkin or Golovkin's team to put those guys together in the ring. It's, both sides have to agree, just like the things Chavez fell apart at the last minute.
Yeah.
For a lot of different reasons. It's nothing to do with Golovkin's team, but I think that for a year and a half, a year and 9 months that Golovkin's been on the scene, on the American team, he's done quite well. So it's just a matter of getting one of those 2 big names, and then it'll be a lot easier because the finances and the budget will be there from HBO and from the pay-per-view market to be put those fights on.
Of course. I mean, we've seen Golovkin in with the likes of Macklin, Rosado. Would you say that Daniel Gill's probably his toughest fight to date in terms of a lot of people still look at Gill as maybe a top 5 middleweight player?
On paper and in life, yes, I think he is tough because he is an ex-world champion and he has that world championship experience. He's made some defenses of his title, the IBF title. So yeah, we view him as a formidable opponent and a guy that's going to give us the rounds and make Golovkin do what we wanted Golovkin to do in the ring, and to show what he's really all about.
With the fight now, 6-7 weeks away, firstly, how's Golovkin and how's preparation going for the fight?
Golovkin's been in camp since the 17th of last month. Everything's going well. We are in New York right now. We're going to be attending the fight tonight here in New York. So as soon as this is over, we'll be heading back and continue the training. But it's going very well. He's a hard worker, and it's easy to work with somebody like that just comes to camp with all intentions to work as hard as he can.
Yeah, of course. As you say, you're attending the big fight tonight. Miguel Cotto trying to be a full-weight world champion against Sergio Martinez. What do you think of Cotto's chances? I mean, he's coming at 155 pounds, so he's not really going up to the 159 limit. Is he going to be too small? Do you think that he can actually cause the upset, or what? Will it be an upset?
I don't think it'll be an upset. Gennady Golovkin thinks it's going to be a 50-50 fight. He thinks it's a very good fight for both sides. I personally think that Martinez's style is completely wrong for Cotto.
Yeah.
And I think Martinez will win a decision going away, or even maybe on his face. Okay.
A name that obviously has been linked with Golovkin, obviously because they are two titleists at 160, is Martinez. I mean, has there been any talk about that possibility of a fight happening? It just seems as though the number 1 and 2 division, it's like they can't get together at the moment. Is there any chance of that happening in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I think that the middleweight division is getting hotter again. It's getting real hot with a lot of good names, a lot of old names, a lot of new names. It's just a matter of getting all the principles together, the networks and the differences in management and stuff like that to sit down and make those big fights, make those fights that are good for boxing. And the winner of this fight will definitely be in the mix, along with Carl and Chavez and Canelo. All these good names need to be fighting each other so we can determine who really is the best at that level. In that division, I should say. Of
course. Thank you again for taking the time. Final question. Obviously, I'm not quite sure if you know the following that Golovkin has in the UK. It's huge right now. I mean, are there any possibilities of seeing him over here? I mean, is it a case of he's a HBO boxer, so he probably will stay in the States, or is there any chance of getting Golovkin over to the UK?
Oh, I think that's a very strong possibility. I think that if Tom Loeffler and Eddie Hearn get together on that fight, I couldn't think of a better place than Wembley or somewhere big like that to have a Golovkin-Froch fight between another 80,000 people, which would be great for boxing, great for the UK, great for Golovkin and Froch. Absolutely, we would love that.
Okay. Sorry, I did say final question. One thing's just popped in my head. Very quickly, predictions. Canelo, Lara. How do you think that will play out?
I think Canelo will squeak by a decision on that one. I don't think Canelo knocks out Lara, but a close decision win for Canelo.
Okay, Abel Sanchez, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to BoxTalk. We do hope to see Golovkin, Froch. We would love it in Britain. Maybe, maybe not, but hopefully if it does happen, it's happening over here in the UK and can sell out another stadium. Abel Sanchez, thank you so much for taking the time and speaking to BoxTalk.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and thank you to your fans.
Cheers, Abel.